I respect women. I fear and pray for the girls growing up in these times, though, that are just trying to survive, that are just trying to survive through the dependence of social media, technology, and too much misleading information. I fear and pray for these girls. They just trying to make it with the tools that they're given. That our education system isn't given. Why isn't our education system given? It's politics that's a given. They don't care about change. All they care about is their change. It takes more than a period or a womb bearing a child to be a woman. Not saying it's any easier for our boys that are trying to be men, though the system don't care about boys or girls, them. They only care if they survive long enough to get a job and pay taxes. Hell, you can change the color of your skin, cut off your dick, and become a cunt, and all they're gonna do is put an identification bubble for you to color in on your taxes. Because on them surgeries, you paying taxes. They don't care about change. All they care about is their change. Girls are not women. Boys are not men. That's why it takes more than a village to raise a child that we're in. And this world has gone wild that we're in. Women pushing out children into the wild. Years later, wondering if they should have aborted that child just to save them from the pain of this wild world. White, black, Hispanic, Japanese, Italian, Native, Chinese, or any other color, they don't care about us. Women are considered queens because of their strength and the bullshit that queens had to endure from their kings. So please, don't call me a king. I'm just a man with the soul of a god. Kings were disrespectful, lustful cheaters, negligent leaders. They too didn't care about change. All they cared about was their change. And generational wealth to pass down, hoping that they'd keep it the same. Call it tradition and then call it disrespect if they didn't keep it the same. We will always have to fight for change. And for change, we'll have to fight. That's why it takes more than a village to raise a child. And that's why I respect my spoken word princesses and queens that speak loud into the mic, proud into the mic, and walk the words in which they speak from the mic. Not just for the vanity. No, not just for the vanity. I respect the women who play instruments and vocalists releasing and sharing their soul for change, not just their change. I respect women that twist tongues that are their native, as well as the ones that ain't their own, with patience to teach others to speak in tongues that ain't their own. I respect women embracing culture that don't have their nose stuck in their theatrics, the arts, knowing it's a privilege just to be here. I respect women who believe, have faith, and know how to communicate and trust. I respect the single mothers who make sure that their kids are dressed better than them and encourage them to come home carrying like 9 books. I respect the independent women. You know the song. She got her own house, her own car, go to school, work 2 jobs. Yeah, she a bad broad. Yeah, I respect those independent women that do it all for more than just sex, drugs, and the green. I respect the hood bitches that made it off the block, went back to school, and are doing more than just punching the clock. Not because they want to, because they have to keep the temptations of the fast life out their brain. I respect those that took the long and hard road from being a child to a girl to a bitch, to a chick, to a lady, to a woman, handling her shit. Yeah, I respect and idolize the woman that I call my mom. For chasing her dreams, for wearing the weight of a queen, for creating life experiences, not just mistakes in her life. I respect and idolize the woman I call mom, for raising my brother and I through hard times, for her strength, her will and determination, for helping change the male chauvinism and domination in the truck and logistic worlds in which she worked in. I respect and idolize the woman I call mom, for her 80-hour work weeks that took her away from me, from us, so we can learn our own ways, the hard ways. I respect and idolize the woman I call mom. So I realized after my mini-me was born, I need to apologize for all the hard times that I delivered to her. Though yet, like my dad taught me, I shouldn't be sorry. Reason being, I'm only human, so I'm not perfect and shouldn't be sorry for being human. And I respect and I'm in love with the woman that I call my own. She's more than a queen. She's a goddess to me. She's not just beautiful, she's smart. You see, I respect and I'm in love with my woman because she keep it real. She don't waste my time with no lies or no bullshit fucking games and deals. I respect and I'm in love with my woman because she expects the same. And it's just as freaky as me, if not freakier than I. You know I had to end this poem talking about her and I. My woman, my queen, my goddess. Don't call me a king. I'm just a man with the soul of a god. I am I-nspiration, person of extraordinary talent. And that's my time.